Hey, I got some kind of bad news. I don't mind telling you this, but I am also pissed off myself. I think I got two, three, or four verbal expressions I'd like to make on this website. Um, I don't know how to explain it, but part of it is about how the way I feel about certain people, and the other half is, I guess, what I feel, how I think about it myself. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm trying my best to make you understand where my feelings are at. Let me tell you the bad news. All right, you can see I'm still employed. I'm still working right now, but guess what? I don't think I'm gonna have this job for long. I don't know if things are gonna brush up, but let me tell you the bad news. All right, let me start with a. All right, let me tell you the bad news. I was gonna tell you the good news about it, but anyway. Um. Oh yeah, I didn't mention the part where somebody else messed me up. Like another dispatcher took my boss's place for a short while, messed me up and had me driving some, what was it, 170 miles, I think, something like 150 miles from Illinois to, no, from Wisconsin, some, I guess it's 200 miles, I don't remember, so maybe 200. From Wisconsin through Illinois all the way to um, Lafayette, Indiana. I got, I pull, all right, my hours burned out low, so I pull over in Lafayette, Indiana. Next thing you know, I discovered that I dragged myself all the way over there for nothing. The dispatcher in charge, I don't know if it was new or what, but he did something crazy and shady and stupid. I got curious because I noticed the information that I got on my cell phone was wrong. He told me, no, I only got the pickup address. I said, what happened to the delivery address? How come I didn't see that? And that's when I complained about it, and that's when he gave me the delivery address and the pickup address. So now, I already shot myself way down there, thinking that I'm going for the pickup when it's actually a delivery direction. So that messed me up right there. Guess what? I not only was pissed off myself, I nearly mouthed off two other people on the phone. The night dispatcher and also it was a maintenance man, like a breakdown person. Breakdown person had to take over because they didn't have no real dispatcher to dispatch my truck. I kept saying, "Who is in charge of my truck? I need to talk to him." The first one was a dumb female. That one couldn't answer me, so I cut the phone off. The second one was a maintenance person. I said, "Are you in charge of my truck?" He said, "No, but maybe I can help." He sounded pretty scary. How come you're not in charge? Well, if you're not a dispatcher, he said, well, since they don't have nobody, he's just gonna have to leave a message for my boss. The thing is, I already had it in my mind that my boss was gonna get pissed off. So it looks like I knew he was gonna get pissed off, and he did. And I tried to explain to him, this other guy that took your place gave me the wrong information. Not to mention, I just started using that app. I forgot the name of it. That app that shows you the load. My first time using it, plus I had to get familiar with it. So now I try to explain it. He told me to go to the front desk, go back up to Bridgeview and go to the front desk. I realized, oh, wait a minute. Additionally, I didn't remember this. I tried to text him. I tried to call him anyway. He did sound nice a couple of times. He was all right. But now, when I try to call him and ask him information first about, the load that I'm picking up, I don't want to move and mess myself up. I even told him that one time. I have to ask questions first because I just started on this job, and you people said that you do things differently. So I said, I'm not moving this truck until I ask. So somebody said, hurry up and get down there. And I'm thinking it's him. But anyways, I tried to call him in person. I said, Huck, I said, are you there? So I tried to call him. And then when he realized that I was trying to call him, I'm talking about my manager. That's when he kind of cut me off and said, text me instead. I'm busy. Or text me. He just said text me. So he didn't want to answer the phone. And I'm desperate to find out the rules, find out what to do. I knew this was going to happen, you know. I wasn't too sure, but I was confused at first. So it's like I went chasing after this one direction. I realized I dragged myself 150 or so miles too far. So now he tells me to come back to the terminal and see the front desk. So I came up there and I tried to explain myself. I said, what happened? I was even pissed off myself. I told him I not only got mad, but my boss got pissed off at me, and I tried to explain it to him and he wouldn't understand. So I waited here the whole day. I went over to T-Mobile and, try to reactivate my account and get my business fixed. So now I came back from the Uber and I went into the truck terminal and now they're showing me, oh yeah, plus at one time I kind of pulled away from the spot where I was and went up north to a Freightliner to get a part on the truck fixed, the hood mirror that fell out. So I think I did ask somebody first. I said I was going to relocate. I think it was breakdown. I don't remember. Anyways, just now they just gave me 2 strikes. I'm using my last chance. This is the kind of bullshit I didn't like. At first, before I got into this truck, on my second day of orientation, I ran into a problem. I think I did tell you about it already. Yeah, I did. I ran into this so-called female. I don't know what the hell shit. I ran into a problem with this one person at the window, and that's the one that was giving me problems before I got on this truck. The comment that I made, no, when I showed her how pissed off I was like, I was the only one getting aggressive right there in the office. I didn't really say nothing smart. I didn't say nothing. No, I didn't cuss her out, but I said, "All right then, get to the point, and quit wasting my time." I mean, how some people get serious when you stare somebody in the face and your eyeballs are getting wide, your eyelids get so wide. When you feel like you want to hit somebody or something, you want to cuss them out. I said, all right then, but get to the friggin' point and stop pissing me off. No, I didn't say it that way. I said, all right then, well, get to the point because you're wasting my time right now. Something like that. And then I rolled my eyes at her and pushed the door open. When I came back up in there, I see her over there, act like, I don't know. I couldn't tell if she was in a good mood or not. I said, hey, what do you want me to do with this? Because I already know, I know when I'm being kicked around, I just came on the terminal, did not get a truck yet or a trailer. And they start holding me hostage. So when I got on the truck, they're telling me, no, she'll tell me, I have to finish that app orientation first before I move. Next thing you know, I hear safety calling me. And then I hear the dispatcher calling me. Dispatcher told me I was ready to leave anyway. I said, nah, they want me to do this video. Then I asked safety. Safety said, I'm okay. I'm ready to go now. So I guess I got sucker punched by whoever it is, that lady that was, trying to make me do that video. So now, additionally, this female that told me I got 2 strikes, already used 2 strikes, and now she's telling me to what? She says she's going to pay for the hotel. No, she's going to send me to a hotel. I said to myself, why the hell you want to send me to a hotel? I'm already in a truck. And she over there, now she said the hotel is only, 200 feet away? I said, what the fuck am I wearing? Why am I walking to a hotel when I got a fucking refrigerator and a microwave oven? I got my food in here. And why the hell would I want to take my luggage and walk all the way across there? You see, that was a senseless fucking attitude. Excuse my French. So, not only that, I'm not saying I hate it all the way. Just let me finish. When I came out, when I first, you see, I didn't go in order anyways, but I'm gonna go all the way back to the beginning. Even when I first came out the rental car, y'all heard me not just talking about other things. Y'all heard the way I said, I don't like the way they're staring at me. Nah, they were like fixated. It's like I got that, it's like they gave me that look like I was in a horror movie or something. Like it was a satanic cult, you know. You know, they were giving me that stare. They were staring at me for like 20 seconds straight, man. That's what I noticed. I said, all right, I guess it's minor. It's not really serious. So it did scare me quite a bit. I brushed it off. I said, it's not really serious. But the thing is, I don't know, man. It's like, I think that part where me and this Uber driver was having a conversation when I got picked up from this yard and went to the T-Mobile. He said they are shady American and foreign truck companies. Because he knows a lot. He's like, he's been through the ropes. I said, yeah, I guess you're right. So it's like before I came out here, I said to myself, it's possible that you know what I thought before I came out here and get this job when I was down in Georgia? Just before I touched the rental car, I said to myself, suppose suppose they're like one of them savages that will, do mean, cruel things to you, like the ones I was working for in 2012. Like when I started working for these owner operators, one of them private truck jobs, like when you get paid under the table, you know what I mean? Like when you get paid cash, you don't get paid electronically like the ATM card. You don't get paid by physical paycheck. You know what I'm talking about? It's one of them small, I don't know what you want to call it, personal employed. Like you could random select some truck out there and work for this guy and he pays you cash or com check. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, them were brutal, savage bitches. They were not nice. There were certain times when they were nice, they seem friendly, and then they switch and they get real, real dangerous. Like at one time, when I was working for this dude back in, what was it, 2013, one of them private woman owner operator guys, man, I got threats. He said he was going to kill me. At one time, oh yeah, not only me, but at one time he came after this other dude that was working next to me. I don't mean in the same truck. This other dude had his own truck, and I had my own assigned truck. So this other dude was driving his other truck, and he complained. Like he had a conversation with him. As a matter of fact, he had me using my truck, which was his. He tied a chain onto the back of the truck I was driving, and he forced me to pull the other truck and tow it by a chain across the parking lot. Not on the highway, across the parking lot, and it was not easy to do either. So now, we left the truck. We left the other guy's truck because the other guy's truck broke down. He blamed it on the other guy for not taking care of it. Plus, he complained about other things about the other guy, and said that he's been, pulling away from work and going to his girlfriend's house, and that's what pissed off my boss. So this guy, I think, all right, the other guy went on my truck, and both of us took each other home. It's like I was driving and he was driving. Both of us was on my truck because the other guy's truck broke down. So now it seems like my boss must have fired him, but he did not fire me because the other guy messed up the boss man's truck. The radiator busted and the truck couldn't start and all that. So it's like this. Let me tell you what happened. This is gonna be a good one. It's kind of scary and personal. All right. At one point, I knew since my boss did have a bad attitude, I noticed that I had my buck knife in my pocket. At one time, I seen him pull out a 9mm gun in a road rage. He was getting ready to come after somebody. I'm not talking about this company. I'm talking about back in the days when I was working for a couple of owner-operator people. Man, I seen him pull out his pistol out of his glove box of this Dodge Durango, and he put the pistol in the back of his pants. I said, man, what kind of person am I working for? I can't believe this. It seemed like I dived into suicide thinking I was working for a sane person. I was not. And then he went after somebody. I don't know if they're dead now, but he went after somebody with a gun. And not only that, like another incident happened where this other dude was in line and he got an attitude, and boss man's forcing me to go over there and fight him. So, you know what I'm saying, to make things better. Yeah, I did work for some dangerous people, man. And they left me for dead a couple of times in the mother trucks. I'm surprised I'm still alive. But anyways, this dude that messed up his truck, would you believe the boss man came up to me? Here I am camping out in my minivan right next to the truck I'm supposed to be driving. I'm in a storage complex in Georgia. This was 2014. As a matter of fact, it wasn't 13, it was 14 anyway. He said, I forgot what he asked me. He said, did somebody call you on the phone? I said, why? Because something happened to my truck. I said, what happened? All of my 10 tires are flat. And then I said, I don't know nothing about that. That dude didn't call you. They didn't call me. And then he goes, I know you didn't have nothing to do with it. I'm just asking if he called you. I said, nah, he didn't call me once. And you know what? He started telling me the horror stories about what happened to his truck. Hold up a second, man. Let's see what the fuck this is. I know what this motherfucker. I'm gonna cut this motherfucking phone out now. Let me close the damn curtains because I don't like that bitch over there staring at me. Excuse me, man. I'm sorry about it. I'm not in a nice mood, but I don't mind telling you my story. Get that asshole out of my face. Yeah, like I was saying. Where was I? Yeah, that shit was scary. He could have came after me and killed me, because he thought I was participating with the other guy. Because you know what that dude did? He slashed all 10 of his tires, him and his buddies. And guess what? With the part where he said, I know you didn't have nothing to do with it. Did he call you anyways? I said, nah. It's more like that boss man fixing to put the blame on me and tell me that I must have participated with the other guy because we didn't like him. Well, all 10 of his tires got slashed. And here's another thing. When he was there having a conversation with me and telling me what he saw, he said that he saw that same dude that was driving his truck, plus he saw a couple of other guys participating with him. So it's like the other dude that was once working for him that got fired, he came back for a vengeance. He slashed all 10 of the boss man's tires, plus he had accomplices with him. So this is what happens, man, when you get an attitude, like if you don't treat people right, yeah, it happens. You get vandalized. So they vandalized his truck. And this is what happened. Here goes another one. This guy got a lot of curses, man. Just right before I got that red Volvo that he assigned me to, he said one of his guys stole $2,000 from him. He took $2,000 from him by a com check or something. He stole $2,000, plus he even messed up certain parts of his truck. So you see, based on somebody's attitude, they can invite something. But the thing is, man, it's like I know y'all cuss and complain about Western Express pretty hard. Western Express did say they mentioned stuff about people sneaking by and stealing their trucks, but I don't think I really care about that anyway. It serve them right. But man, it's like this. I've been working for a serial killer the whole time. I didn't really realize it because you've been talking about how many people he went against, and stuff like that. But the thing is, it seemed like I nearly dived right into danger and suicide about 4 or 5 times or more working for these people. So that's the reason why when I said I was nervous of coming out here, I had to force myself to do it because I did not feel like getting stuck in Georgia unemployed anyway. Plus, I don't want to go back to no American truck company anymore. Plus, I was not able to get a job because of my PSP report. So there you have it. Hold on for a second. Let me see that ugly piece of shit still out there. I don't want nobody looking at me, man. Yeah, so it's like this. I'm not only stuck dealing with the foreign side, I'd rather keep trying it. But the thing is, I told these people it takes me a while for me to adjust, because I got stuck with the American truck company for like 21 years. So I said, so that's what happened. But anyways, man, I did see some bullshit before I got in this truck, and I said, you know what? I think I better look out for some. I better not get comfortable feeling at home thinking that these people are nice because they could be the type. What the fuck is it? Is this damn thing right here? Shit, turn this off. So it's like, that's what I told myself. I said, if I ever go in this direction, I wonder what will happen to me. I said, um, a couple of things can happen. Maybe I might hurt myself talking like this, but to tell you the truth, it might sound mad and crazy. It might sound sick and bizarre. But to tell you the truth, my background experience told me what might happen. Lucky these ain't the type though. They're much better. It's just that last female just told me to commit suicide some kind of way. Like taking my stuff out and go to the hotel. And then Monday they'll have a load for me. I said, why the fuck would I want to go in a hotel? I got my shit right here. And then she said, okay, all right, just go ahead and stay in your truck then. So that's a bad sign right there. And the stupid bitch up at front, I think already told you that before I got on this truck, I nearly got in a fight with her before I got on this truck. I said, all right then. Well, hurry up and get to the point because I ain't wasting my time with your ass no more. Something like that. And then when she came back through the door and I had another question to ask about that orientation video, I said, hey, I'm talking to you. She kind of looked like she was scared or hiding from me. She kind of looked kind of scared like. I said, what do I do with this? What do you want me to do with this? You see, I didn't even say it in a nice tone of voice because, she already pissed me off, and I past know what time it is when somebody's pulling my leg. They act like they don't want me to get the job. They don't even want me to start. They just want to, mess with me for no reason. I said, yo, what do I do with this? What do you want me to do with this? And that's when, she kind of looked like, she was kind of scared to talk and all that. And then that's when I realized when I went up in this terminal the third time, she didn't say nothing to me. She saw what I looked like, but she knew she could read my mind. She knows I don't like her. So there you have it. That's good. That's the other one. But the second one, the one in charge, not the one at the front desk, the one in charge, that's the one that did not understand what I was saying when I said I got the wrong information from this other person. So now I got 2 strikes on that. Oh yeah, the part where I pulled away and went up north for that truck part, yeah, they charged me for that one. Plus third, they said, what was it? What was it again? Yeah, she said on December 6th, somewhere in 2023, December 6th, my pay is gonna get cut short. That's what I heard. I passed, at least it didn't turn out to be them barbarians that I was working for because, them savage Africans and them super, super, super dark skinned ones, the ones that be driving crazy out on the highway. Boy, I thought I was in for a surprise, but it didn't turn out that way. Thank God, you know why? Because I would have been left for dead out there. If this truck actually broke down, they're not telling which way they might go. But these didn't treat me that way. Yeah, that's the good part. The bad part is they got a shady side. So now I know it. And not only that, let me add this that I didn't mention. I tried to call my dispatcher. My dispatcher said, text me. So that means he chose not to answer the phone. Way more than a couple of times, he was real, real nice and friendly. Way more than a couple of times, he was down to earth. But all of a sudden, yesterday, when I said, I can't even see the text anyway. Yesterday, when I said, I didn't even get the pickup number or the second address. Can you tell me what's going on? I tried to call you. Are you there? He said, text me. So I'm figuring he must be in a bad mood. And just now this morning, well, since I dragged myself so far all the way down to Lafayette and realized that's when I got pissed off, man. I was so disappointed. I nearly came close to cussing out the dispatcher. I said, nah, I better not go that way. So now, you see, I already had a notion about them people. I could tell by it. I'm not saying that they're not all that bad, but they're not that scary and dangerous. But yeah, they are shady. But let me say this. Oh, what I had in my mind about how I feel. All right, I'm gonna address it to you all in the background. I still hate American truck companies regardless. You're not gonna change my mind. I'm gonna tell you that. So, anyways, just because I run into a bad luck, that don't mean I ain't gonna try again. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna stop. I'm still going on authority some kind of way. I ain't giving up. I'm still chasing after them two new trucks. Well, I kind of fantasize and oh, wait a minute, because of the freight shortage and the economy crisis and whatnot. It's possible. Yeah, I did say I might forget a used cheap truck just to sneak on by, and then I'll get back on track and chase after the new ones afterwards. Yeah, I'll do it that way. I don't have a problem with that. But let me get back to the point. I'm trying to squeeze everything in one shot, if you don't mind. It's like I don't think that bad, but it's just that I don't know. It's like I noticed something kind of unusual before. I noticed two to three things unusual. The part where they was like staring at me funny, and the other part, the other one was kind of queer or something. And then the female over there holding me hostage and didn't want me to come out. But the safety advisor and the dispatch manager, which is in charge of me, both of them said it was okay for me to leave. So I did leave. Okay, I did good on that part. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe some curse woke up on me. I don't know. But the thing is, what I thought would have happened to me because of my background experience, I'm thinking they might pull strings on me. Oh, they might like hold my paycheck hostage. Like, no, we can't pay you yet because we want you to do this kind of loads first and see how good you are. You know, that kind of excuse. That's what I thought I was gonna go through. No, I didn't go through that. It could have been worse, but I didn't go through that. But anyways, it seemed like according to the bullshit that they're over there going on with, I tried to explain myself. They're gonna fire me for some minor shit. Well, just because Western Express didn't fire me yet, that don't mean I'm gonna go back to them. I know what's his face gonna say, I would never trust. Fuck that shit. I say I'm gonna stick with the foreign truck side anyways. I'm gonna chase after another one. I ain't with that. I ain't going back to no American truck company. Plus they ain't gonna hire me anyway, so that's out of the question. I got two things to hold against them that that's coming from me. PSP report, that's good news. It's messed up. Yeah, my PSP report, it's messed up on their side, so they cannot hire me. I'm glad. Number two, that I'm glad. Um, Personally, for myself, I don't like him. I don't trust him. I don't like the rules. Just because this one is fucked up, that don't mean you're gonna put me into submission. Hold up a second. I wish dumbass over here fucking up. Oh shit. Hold up, hold up. Yo. Rented spot? Oh. So where did I park the truck?
You staying over the weekend, right?
Yeah, I'm staying in the truck too. Yeah.
You work in front of the office.
Front of the office?
Yeah.
What about where the trailer is at?
If there is space there, you can park there.
I could sit in front of my trailer? Because I don't want any problems, man. I don't want any problems. They just nailed, no, listen. They just nailed me for something minor. I got 2 strikes. I'm fixing to get fired.
Okay.
I'm not fired yet. I'm just telling you. I've had enough problems.
You can park in front of the office. And
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
I don't trust that. I think I'll sit in front of my trailer way down there. This way y'all don't mess with me anymore, right?
okay. And where it's
My trailer is way down on the other side.
okay, you can park in front of your trailer.
Right.
And if they give you issue for moving here to there,
Yeah.
tell them Dimitri comes from. Dimitri, I'm
All right, I understand. Is there anything wrong with a truck sitting over there for 2 days, like in front of the church? No, no. It figures.
Over here, I know that these spots are rented to another company. The guy that
Oh,
worked there,
I didn't know that.
the site book money.
Yeah.
So if they come,
I know. I understand that part. The only problem is, I want to know if there is there another person like you that's gonna chase after me and say I'm not allowed to sit over there either. That's what I want to know, because you know, like I just got 2 strikes just now in the office. That means I'm using my last chance. I'm about to be fired. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
you left the truck there.
No, man, you're not understanding me. 2 strikes. I went in the wrong direction 150 miles, and they think it's my fault, and it's not. Number 2, I pulled away from Kentucky to go to a Freightliner. That's 2 strikes. 1 more strike and I'm fired.
Okay, I guarantee you it's not going to be issue.
All right.
Sitting in front of the
That's
trailer.
what I want to know.
If they tell you anything, just tell them.
Demetrius?
Yeah, come to you.
All right, cool. Okay, man. Thanks a lot. Sorry about the pitch. You heard all that? You heard of that shit? You heard that conversation just now? I could have swore the motherfuckers them was gonna fuck with me, but anyways. Yeah, you heard that? You heard me talking about 2 strikes? You see how I got serious in his face? Alright, that's what I'm talking about. So now he tells me I'm in a rented spot, and this is this truck belonged to their own terminal. That shit fucked up, boy. So now you got a private car, and that's him right there. You notice that I started shooting this video at the right time. You just saw the evidence right there in your face. Man, let me get away from them assholes. I don't think I want to be near them. It's all good.
You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
No, I need to log out. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up a second. Damn.
You have 8 hours and 0 minutes of remaining drive time.
So now he tells me that I'm in a rented truck space. You know what? The truck manager was out here like 4 times or more. But how come he didn't tell me that? Because my truck was like only 3 spaces over. The whole time my truck manager assigned me to my truck was actually 3 spaces over since the last 3 weeks. And my truck manager didn't tell me nothing about that. So yeah, there's a lot of fucked up crazy shit going on. Yes, it really is. It really is. It really is. Let me see, log on. Yeah, it really is. I didn't see that coming. All right, well, let me take my situation elsewhere and see what. Let me see what else I need. This video going to be kind of long, man. I'm gonna go ahead and friggin' move. Let's see if I could find. Oh, wait a minute. No one of them fucking spaces can be selected. Never your bitch actually tell me that his own truck can't even park right now. Yeah, I think this is mine right here. Nah, man, I could park where them bobtails are. I don't know if it come out here. There goes my trailer right there. 306654. Let me go back where the bobtails are. And the bitches got all kinds of shit right here. So now they got the trailer dropped in front of me. You know what? Here goes another thing. They said, oh yeah, because of my 2 strikes, because of my 2nd strike. They said that. No, not because of that really, but it's because the last load not only got messed up. I don't think the dispatch has any more loads for the weekend because, you know, today's a weekend and he might not be getting no loads on the weekend anyway. So that's really part of it. So it looks like I'm gonna be sitting here for 2 days. If somebody own a spot, they can sure tell me anything. Yeah, I can't believe this dumbass said I could sit right in front of the office. I ain't listening to him because I know when I could sense it internally. I know when somebody's lying to me. I could tell. I'm just trying to find me a convenient spot so nobody don't fuck with me again. Only if I could squeeze through there without touching them things. I'm gonna be careful. Try not to brush up against that car. Yeah, close. Go closer towards the truck. I'm about 12 inches close. Alright, I did it. I should be alright right here. Yeah, just like I said. I thought something was gonna happen. It sure did. You see how fast I was there busting them fucking moves? I wasn't scared of driving this truck too fast. I was going almost 30 miles an hour. I'm gonna leave it on for a short while. I don't want to mess up the turbocharger. So it's like, man, I kind of lost track of where I was. Let me go in and figure out what I was doing. Yeah, this video gonna be kind of long because I got a lot on my mind. Oh yeah, I could turn this on. I think so, yeah. I couldn't turn it on before because it's got some kind of lockout system in there. It doesn't stay on when the engine is on. Off. So it's like what I'm fixing to do right now, I'm trying to line up some other job, man, because I'm not too sure about this one. I mean, put it this way. The way I feel about it, I did like it at first. I like the truck company though. It's just that there's some, you know, there's certain things hiding in the background that I didn't see coming. I expected to be worse than this. I thought they was like gonna kick me around and force me to drive when I'm out of hours. You know them kind of things. No, they didn't do that. I'm glad they weren't that bad. They weren't nothing near like it. Nah, because some of them savages that I was working for, they actually did that to me. And the only one that I saw carrying a weapon, yes, he had a 9mm pistol, just like the one I used to have. Plus, he invited a lot of enemies to come after him. He got his 10 tires slashed, and what else happened? Oh yeah, he lost one of his truck and trailer. One of his truck and trailers got in an accident. I was driving a black Super 10 1998 Volvo. It was a Super 10 transmission. And I had a white trailer with a blue stripe, a dry van. He said when I left the job because of my kidneys, going out because of my kidney situation, he said when I had to leave the job, when I was away, right? He said the next day when I was already gone, he said that same truck I was driving got in an accident that fast. I mean, this guy got a million curses, man. I mean, shoot. I mean, he just about said he was going to kill me if I got late for the load and all that stuff. Because I kept pulling over and I kept getting tired and all that stuff. So, all I can say is that it didn't turn out that bad. I did get a real paycheck, but it seemed like they're going in a direction I cannot understand. So, it's more like I'm going to just go ahead and try something new. I mean, I'm going to just keep on trying. I'm not saying I'm going to quit right now. You might as well say I'm in neutral. I can't tell if I'm still working here. And also, I'm getting convinced more and more I don't feel comfortable staying with this job. I don't really feel so comfortable staying with this job anymore. I was excited. Yes, I'm glad I got me a cascade to put the stuff in. And what else? I'm glad I can get a chance to go out central, that kind of thing. But, something tells me I already had mixed feelings before, and I feel convinced, and I got disgusted by them two females in the office. So they just about convinced me to leave this job. They're convincing me to leave this job. So to tell you the truth, I'm in neutral right now. I'm not saying I might want to keep it. I'm not saying I will keep it. And I'm not saying that I'm quitting either. It's like I don't really want the job that much anymore. I feel like I want to try something else right now. But at the same time, I got to show mercy on myself and don't pull no moves yet. Just don't leave. That last chance, cut it short. I don't give a fuck. I'm not really interested in keeping this job anymore. It's like I'm getting ready to quit, alright, but it's like I'm job hunting right now. You can see why I'm right there. Oh, this is another foreign truck job anyways. This is another foreign truck company. I'm just gonna keep trying them until I land on the right one. So that's it. They're kind of messed up on the little log rules. They kind of do things a lot different. I don't mind them being different. I'd rather do 5 minutes of pre-trip inspection and post-trip instead of 15. And fuel. They said it's okay to do that. I know Mr. Van, whatever his name, don't agree with it. I don't give a shit. I'm going in my direction. Nobody tells me what to do. Nobody changed my mind. Only certain people in the background that really got a brain inside of their head. When they say something, then I'll listen to them. When they say something, then I'll listen to them. But the negative ones, anything like Van Halen, nah, I don't listen to people like him. I never worried. I never had a problem. I never had a problem rejecting those types. So this is what I'm gonna do. I think this is another one with some lady with a foreign name. I can't remember. I can't remember her name, how to pronounce it. It's somewhere, but wait a minute. Equipment 21 or newer, Volvo Peterbilt. No. Well, refrigerator, inverters. Oh, they might be all right then. I don't really like Peterbilts and I don't like Peterbilts and I'm not really into Volvos, but Volvo would be the nearest thing. I didn't see that. Inverters, refrigerators. Yeah, they don't sound too bad. VSS offers. Anyway, all I gotta say is it was fun while it lasted. I did have my adventure. But, you know, I already ran into certain things before I got on this truck, and I said, if something don't go right, I better keep moving. I don't like being disappointed, but, all I gotta say, man, I know who is in charge of me, but I don't feel like talking about it. That's between me and my personal business. So I don't know if I got anything else to say. You could see the evidence up in there. This place probably got bad. It's probably got bad blood as well. But man, all I'm gonna say is I'm gonna just knock out this application. I'm gonna go ahead and finish playing my PC game. I ain't got time to lick nobody's ass or kiss nobody's ass. I ain't worth none of that. You can tell them bitches to fuck off. I'm not gonna struggle with them. I'm gonna fill this out. So since today is Friday, I'm gonna wait till Monday until this female call me. I'm gonna explain to her. I'm gonna explain to this recruiter or whoever is in charge about this truck company and what it's going to do to me and how many strikes I just got and how I got here and what I went through in orientation and what I went through in this and that. I'm gonna tell them the whole 9 yards, and I'm gonna tell them if they don't take me seriously, I am not gonna work for you either. So it's like I'm gonna get serious hardcore. I might scare the piss out of this one and tell me if you better not lie to me, because if you could see where I'm employed for advanced transportation system and you say yeah, go ahead, you better make sure you know what you're saying. That's what I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna just make sure I know what I'm up against. But other than that, I don't give a rat's ass. No more American truck companies. I ain't talking about just the original ones like JB Hunt and the rest of them. They got private American truck companies too that are outside. I still don't want to go near them. I don't care. And I ain't qualified because I got PSP reports. So it ain't stressing me none. I'm going about it my way. Alright, I think I've said enough. It's about 47 minutes. Y'all saw me busting that move with that truck just now. So all I can say is that I'm gonna just knock this application out. I'm gonna write down the phone number on a piece of paper in case they call me on my cell phone. So I ain't gonna talk to that fucking boss man no more, and I ain't gonna talk to nobody. I'm gonna let them get up off their ass and make up their mind and decide what they want to do. I'm gonna talk to that son of a bitch and say, are you trying to fire me? Are you trying to fire me? No. I said, I'm not gonna go off with a hostile voice. I'm gonna just come off like this. Yo, you seem like y'all are trying to fire me. Are you trying to get rid of me right now? And if you get smart, then I'll just get away from him. I don't care. Because I really ain't crazy about keeping this job no more. So the only thing I want to do is just, hurry up and pull a move and just save my ass. Because I don't feel like putting up with this. But anyways, I said enough. So if I got anything else to tell you in the next 2 days or so, I'll let you know.